Now that you have finished downloading the necessary software for your computer, welcome to your first program. First, have your Genie open and the terminal window or command prompt open on the right. We will call this Java program Hello World, and it's a common program that all basic Java programmers start off with. Now the first thing you want to do is save your file as helloworld.java to indicate this document as a Java file. So press File here, Save As. Or as a keyboard shortcut, you can do Control-S on Windows or Command-S on Mac. Where it says Name, type helloworld.java. This .java part is very important because it indicates that you'll be typing Java code within this document. For organization, remember that I created a folder on my desktop called Genie Java Projects. So click on that folder, and this is where I'm going to store my Java document. Press Save, and as you can see here, it says helloworld.java, which is just the name of our Java document. Now going back to the document, a Java program always begins with public class and then the exact word, including capitalization, that you named the file with. So, hello world. Next, type curly braces that indicate the boundaries for which the code is contained within. Now within your curly braces for the class, type public, static, void, main, parentheses, string, args, two brackets, and then end with the parentheses, and then two curly braces again. Now what does all this code really mean? As you can see here, some of the words are highlighted in a certain color, such as public, class, static, and void. These words are keywords in Java, meaning that they have a specific predetermined function and a specific way to use them. Now this is the main method. We'll explain each keyword much later, but this is the area of code where the computer reads first. And after we type our code within these two curly braces, the computer will read all the given statements between these curly braces. Now let's type our first piece of code that will be read by the computer. To output something within your terminal window or command prompt, let's type system, period, out, period, print line, parentheses, and double quote, hello, space world, double quote, end parentheses, semicolon. Now system is referring to our computer system. Out is output, which is what we want, and we're putting the stuff in between the quotation marks. The semicolon indicates the end of a statement. In this case, the statement that the computer reads is system.out.println hello world, and the computer will interpret this statement by printing out hello world. Now, where are we going to see this output? First, press Ctrl-S if you're on a Windows system to save the code you just typed on your Java document, or on Mac, press Command-S. Open your terminal window. Now, how the terminal window works is that it is located where you are right now inside your computer. In this case, you are in your PC or maybe you're in your Mac, and to locate where our Java file is, type cd desktop to change our directory to our desktop. And as you can see, we're now in our desktop. You can look at your files or folders within desktop by typing dir on Windows or ls on Mac. Since we previously made a folder called Genie Java Projects, we can go inside that folder by typing cd Genie Java Projects. For Mac users, don't forget the double quotations for Genie Java Projects. And if we type dir again, we can see our helloworld.java document. Now type javac helloworld.java. This command indicates that your computer will take your .java file as an input. This process of input is called compiling. And in order to output that file, or in formal terms, execute the file, we type java space hello world. Press enter, and as you can see here, the phrase hello world has shown up. I'll show you an extra functionality which will be used a lot in future tutorials. In our Java document, we can type anything we want in our lines if we type 2 backslashes. Now these 2 backslashes tell the computer not to execute this line. Usually programmers use this code to describe their code. For instance, here we could put 2 backslashes. We are printing out the phrase hello world. Of course, our code right now is too simple and it's pretty easy to understand. And by the way, this phrase is called a comment. And once you type more complicated blocks of code, which you will master soon, it is good practice to simply explain what you've typed through comments. In the event you want to type paragraph comments, since 2 backslashes only allow 1-line comments, you can type backslash asterisk by typing Shift 8, and then you can say anything you want. I'm going to say hello, enter, this is my program, enter, and then end with Shift 8 for the asterisk, backslash. Remember, this will not be read by the computer. It's skipped over. It's just for other people to better understand the code. In future videos, we will use comments to explain what we've typed and why we use certain functions and algorithms. Alright, that's pretty much it for this tutorial. You've learned how to have something show up in your command prompt or terminal window, and in the next video we'll be teaching you what primitive data types are and how to use them so that you can use system.out.println to see how they are used. See you in the next tutorial.